Are you quitting already? It's only been 30 days. You're not quitting. Now's not the time to quit. Now's the time to flip the switch and go into the next gear. We've had our backs pushed to the wall. It's not new anymore. We already understand what the quality of life is currently. We understand we're limited on certain things. It is what it is. You do what you can with those things that are what they are. It boils down to your mindset and your perspective on how you're looking at things. Hey guys, so we're about a month in from the stay at home, give or take a few days. What is today, the 14th? I think this started March 16th. I know that was when they made non-essential businesses close. That's when my gym closed. So what are you doing? You know, we've had time to adapt, kind of, figuring out that the quality of life, the way we're living is a little bit different for the time being. You know, we don't have a lot of access to the things that we normally would before. So what are you doing? Did you throw the towel in already? Did you quit? It's only been 30 days. Don't quit, not now. Now's not the time to quit. We've had our backs pressed against the wall already. It's time to move forward. So don't whimper. Don't wail away. Don't be the victim. Don't click on the news to see what they tell you you can and can't do. That's not how life works. Nobody's going to take away your ability to better yourself. Maybe you have limited options or you would like more, but you don't got them. That's what it is. You can't cry about it. We can't complain. We take it. We run with it. You know, if you're running and one of your shoes falls off, you'll probably stop, right? Because your foot hurts. But I can tell you right now, if you're running and one of your shoes off and you're being chased by a mountain lion, well, you're gonna bet your bottom dollar that you're gonna be running quick as you can, probably faster than ever. So it's all about perspective and mindset. You know, we know the saying, when the going gets tough, the tough get going. How is that not true right now? How? Are you doing everything it takes to maximize your time right now? How's your mindset? Are you waking up in the morning sad, mad, irritated? Those are very normal things. I'm not telling you you're wrong for feeling those things. We're all human beings. We all have emotions, especially right now. It's a roller coaster. You know, you're not wrong for feeling anything like that. But that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is perspective. You don't have to feel that way. You don't. You don't feel good when you feel that way. Nothing good comes from that. Nothing good comes from us sitting there being upset with the world, with the government, with people that are going outside and maybe you don't agree with what their actions are. Maybe you're somebody that wants to stay inside, wear the mask, and, you know, tell people you should be doing the same thing. It's all perspective right now. How you feel is not how everybody feels, and vice versa. What we need to do is take care of ourselves, our families, and our circle, our loved ones. How we do that is by making sure that we're not putting our life on hold just because certain aspects of life are. You don't tell your kid, you don't learn no more until school goes back, because that's a death sentence. Because then what are you going to do? You got to fill the gap somehow. So instead of trying to do that, keep things normal. You could be getting the worksheets from your schools, because I know they're sending them. I'm printing up documents all the time to take to my older daughter so she can do her homework. Keep her mind stimulated. Understand this is the way life is right now, but it's not any much different other than you just can't go places. You can still learn. You can still better yourself. We can still be optimistic. It's gonna pass. We know that. That much we know. So we can't just shut off the world and then walk back out when it starts back up, because you're gonna be behind. Especially when it comes to your health and fitness. If you're not doing anything to exercise, if you're just eating whatever because you're considering it a vacation, that is crazy. Because when you go back to the gym that day one, when you go back to trying to get back to your normal routine, as far as maybe you wake up in the morning, you're gonna have a hard time adapting to what was once normal to you. So don't change things just because what's changed out there. You don't have to. That's the point. You don't have to do anything that you don't want to do when it comes to you as a person. If you want to go outside and go for a run, go for a run. Why are you not? You don't need to wear a mask when you're out there running with nobody around. You don't need to wear a mask to go into your front yard and put together a 30-minute HIIT workout. You don't need to. If you're wearing a mask when you're going out to the grocery store, yes, that's one thing. But if you're wearing a mask when you're out there trying to work out, you're not going to do it, because it's going to be hard to breathe, first of all. You're not going to be motivated to do it. The only reason you're not motivated is because there's nobody there pushing you. And if you didn't once have that motivation before, it's a lot harder now. We know that. It's been 30 days. You're finding out things that you simply can't do on your own. So make sure that you're continuously pushing yourself, learning something. We've been saying this for a long time. It's very obvious now. We got to find things to do. What we don't need to do is panic. Panic creates all the bad things that could possibly happen to you. And in the end, you stress, get mad, you start to get anxiety attacks, you start to eat. And then you don't work out. And then you're yelling at your kids, you're yelling at your husband or your wife. You know, you're not cleaning up after yourself. You're changing, bro. Lady, you're changing. You don't need to change as a person just because the government's telling you to stay inside. Why are you treating people different? Why are you treating people bad? Why are you treating people as if everybody has a virus except you? Why? What's going to happen when this all passes and then we go back to normal life as the government instructs us? Are you just going to go back to pretending it never existed? No. What's happening is you're allowing it to change who you are. You're treating people mean. I see it all the time. I'm going out to the grocery stores because I'm hustling. I'm making money. I'm delivering Instacart groceries to people because it's something that keeps me busy. I know it's helping people. It's a great way for me to make an income while my business is closed down. We all have that option. If you have a driver's license, you should be out there doing something to hustle, to make money. It's not that hard to do. All you have to do is want to be able to do it. But I'm seeing people treating people differently, not in a good way, only because the government scared the heck out of us. And this virus is real. I'm not talking about that. By no means I'm going to get into that aspect of it. There's a lot of different ways and opinions people have on it. It's real. People are contracting it. That's all I know. That's all you know. In reality, you're just repeating what we see on the news. We can't do that because then we just start to sit there, get mad, get angry, get scared, and then we start to treat people different, look at people different. Nowhere on this planet are you going to get ahead by treating people like trash. All right, take care of yourself. Stay safe. If you're quarantining yourself and you're staying away from people, that's great. You know, you're doing it because you know it's right and you want to protect yourself. That's beautiful. But don't you dare go out there and treat people differently and be negative and mean to people. Who are you to do that to somebody? Don't judge nobody. Because if you're going to start judging people, well, go look in the mirror. Because there's a lot of things that people could judge you for, judge us for, because nobody's perfect. Right now, we have a set of orders to follow, and they're basic guidelines, you know, avoid crowds. If you're going somewhere where there's people, wear a mask. Okay, that's not a lot to ask. Maybe you consider it annoying for some people, but it's not a lot to ask. Do it, wear the mask. But don't treat people wrong. Don't treat people mean. That's not what we're here to do. That's not what God intended for us. So be good, all right? Be good to people. Be good to yourself. It's going to pass. We're going to go back to the way that we are normally used to living. But right now, you don't need to change who you are. This is a small term. This is nothing. This is nothing when it comes to sacrifice compared to a lot of the things that happen in history, compared to a lot of the things that a lot of people have had to deal with. So let's just be good people. Don't change. Don't quit. Keep going. If you were working out before this started, keep working out. If you were taking a course, learning something, keep doing it. Don't put anything on hold because of this if you don't have to. So let's do this. Let's get stronger during this time off. What are you doing? Did you quit? Tell me. I want you to reply in the comments and tell me that you threw in the towel. And if you threw in the towel, but you're not going to tell me, well, just consider that me being aware. It's awareness. I know. I know. You know. So don't do it. Don't quit. Get back on the horse. Let's go. Start it back up and do what you need to do. Otherwise, the alternative is you get worse. And what happens when we get worse? It's a lot harder to get back to where we were because the motivation starts to slip. So you got to do it. You got to do it, friends, folks, women, men, kids. We got to stay on it. We got to be positive, and we got to keep going. Don't throw the towel in. Don't cancel life. Let's get to it. What are you doing? Did you quit? How are you working out? I'm working out every day. You have to. It's lifestyle. You can't put working out and eating good on vacation. Why would you do that? Why? You don't have to. Maybe I'm not telling you that you need to be strict, grounded, getting ready to jump on a fitness stage. I'm not saying that. What I am saying is a lifestyle of eating good, working out, benefits us all. We should be doing that now. I shouldn't even have to say this. I'm embarrassed that I even have to say it, but I know a lot of people that aren't doing it. I'm embarrassed that I have to even say treat people how you want to be treated. Nobody wants to be treated bad or felt like they're some alien because we're wearing a mask and you're looking at me and I happen to cough and you feel like the world's about to end. It's unfortunate, but let's be good to each other. Lesson today, be good to people. There's nothing that's worth treating people like trash because you don't want people to treat you like that. And when this is all gone and past and it's adapted and we go back to things, you're going to feel silly.